Israel get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Now it's Camavinga. Pinches it off him. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Villa. Marquez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Van Dijk. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's on his way. He's one-on-one. Real chance. That's another chance. Goal, Israel. The breakthrough strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 19.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mateus. Bruno Fernandes. Marquez. And it's Cannavaro. Rudiger. And it's Marquez. Here's Cannavaro. Rafael Varane. And it's Marquez. Now it's Villa. Tries from distance. Missed by a fraction. Alexander-Arnold for Rice. And it's Messi. Van Dijk. And Tomori. Camavinga. Oh, it's come loose. There will be a throw-in. Ah, he's given it away. Rice just eases him off the ball. Cannavaro. Marquez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rudiger.
Israel really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And Mateus. Marquez. And it's Rudiger. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has another go! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Israel certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Israel are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. Rudiger, and it's been given away. Van Basten! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. The second half sparked straight into life. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here.
Oh, what a mistake!
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Mbappe. Swung over. That's Rudiger. Rafael Varane. And it's Cannavaro. To Bruno Fernandes. Mateus. And it's Marquez. Now that's well seen too. Dembele. Rice. Now it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Cannavaro. Mbappe. Now it's Villa. Nicely spread. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the...
And Batistuta! And one more try! They've scored! He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 7, David Villa. David Villa. David Villa. Substitution for Israel, number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Batistuta.
Israel take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field,
Alvarez.
number 32.
Nicely aimed pass.
Number
Now it's
23,
Fernandez.
Fernandez.
The most accurate pass.
Number 21, Alvarez. Number 13,
Rice.
Nathan Greenwood.
Luis Araujo.
Number 12, Van Bronckhorst.
Fernandez. Van Bronckhorst. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance for a shot! And the ball's come loose. In he goes again! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Alvarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cannavaro. All played for Marquez. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Israel looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold. Tomori. And here's Fernandez. Out towards the flank. Rice. Luis Araujo. And it's Rice. And Tomori. And it's Rice. Lovely pass, but can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Israel after 79
And that is about as cool as they come.
Number
He picked his
32,
spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Israel grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Searching pass is played there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marquez. Mateus. Alvarez is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Luis Araujo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. For Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Fernandes. Van Bronckhorst. Nicely weighted ball. Danger averted for now. It's a promising position, and it's Marquez. Mateus! Oh, that's a waste. Rodri. And it's Rice. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Luis Araujo. He's got away. Gets a good foot in there. Alvarez. Greenwood. And it's Rudiger. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Opts for safety. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense.
And Batistuta! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now it's Batistuta. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads.
David Villa! Too close for comfort. And he's forced to go back with Rudiger. To Bruno Fernandes. Marquez. Mbappe. And the return pass. Out towards the flank. Has a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's gone for goal! piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Israel are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Thauvin receives it in a wide position. Bruno Fernandes. Plays the return pass. And here's Batistuta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Barcola. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's run loose here. Israel are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. No luck with that dink over the top. Cannavaro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes, he's tried one! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
"15 minutes till half-time. Knocks it out wide. Barcola could try cutting inside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a throw. Oh, that's delightful. Robertson gets into a good position. And that's an excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And that could well leave a mark. And here's Barcola. Can he finish? He scored! Japan are level! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 29, Barcola.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Shoots! He's got away with one there. Israel with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe! Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. And it's Marquez. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mbappe with the short one. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, nearly. Now it's Rafael Leao. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Israel have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yamal! He will be livid with himself. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's in a great position. And Batistuta! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pinches it off him. Good running, strong and purposeful.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Barcola. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hakimi. Atal. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's with the keeper. Atal. For De Paul. Bruno Fernandes being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Marquez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Marquez. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! That's rather hopeful. And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Paul. Well read, nice interception. Thauvin. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. David Villa. Marquez. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Israel. Number 7, David Villa. Number 11, Bruno Fernandes. Number 19,
Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Number 18,
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Number 9,
That was good alertness.
Mbappe. Coming
And
on
it's
the field,
Tovan.
number 32,
And this is Vieri.
Number 23, Fernandes. Number 21, Alvarez.
Now it's Tovan.
Number
Real
13,
chance! Goal! Japan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Japan go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's got away. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Japan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Vieri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. This looks promising. Israel must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is...
And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Messi. Now it's Barcola. Engages and forces him off the ball. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And he cuts out the supply. Alvarez is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
4 added minutes
We
has
are
been
into
indicated.
stoppage time. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vieri is offering a wry smile there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Alvarez goes short. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Alvarez. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that will be it. Israel did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Varane gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he's whipped it. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Flings in across, takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Marquez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Rudiger. Played out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And it's Arnautovic. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Dani Olmo. Marquez has a look and plays it forward. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it into space. Pato! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And the shot! Goal! Israel! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
After 16 minutes is number 15, Adriano. Adriano. Adriano.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Pato. And he was quick to react. Arnautovic. And it's Olmo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's a pretty loose pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score. It's Adriano! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Bruno Fernandes. Marquez. And this is Adriano. Adriano! Against the crossbar. Rodri. Now it's on Arnautovic. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rudiger. Half an hour played now. Bruno Fernandes. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Adriano. And this is Pato. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldo could try cutting inside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Israel with the corner, there first. Mbappe goes short. Backward, chance for a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Israel are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Rodri. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's going for goal! Dani Olmo. And it's Lewandowski. Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. And he's been shifted off it. And he lines up a cross. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Crosses it. Header! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Israel sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Now it's on Arnautovic. He's got away. Marquez looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. The ball goes in.
That's good defensive concentration.
That's rather hopeful. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
McAllister gets a good foot in there. It's a loose ball. Tries from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Arnautovic. Now it's Pato. Israel with this two-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Dani Olmo. Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Pato. That has been slung wide. That has been knocked clear. McAllister. And it's Olmo. He shifted it to the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Check is there to clear. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. And that is masterful defending.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played through into space. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Pato. And this is Pato. They want to be quick to recover this. Rodri. Haaland. Pinches it off him. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Rudiger to McAllister. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. And this is Pato. And he's certainly on. He gets big. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Lewandowski. Perez proves just a little bit too strong. Perez, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
McAllister is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Substitution.
Colomboani coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Israel have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Perez has it in a wide position. Mbappe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Marquez does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Pato. And this is Adriano. And he's let fly. McAllister. Defending was strong and firm.
There will be 1 minute added
Mbappe.
time.
Strong running down that left flank. Rodri. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And here's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rudiger cuts it out. Good strike, quite an alarm. Referee's given a throw.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter. Another Dutch predator.
Can he finish? Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 13 minutes is number 15, Adriano. Adriano. Adriano.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Balde. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Out to the left it goes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. Back towards the middle. Bergkamp. Messi. And it's Ribéry. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is as far as they're going to go. Played down the flank. Oh, no joy this time. And he can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Over to the left. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely feet. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bruno Fernandes. For Marquez. Mbappe. And it's Marquez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Israel with the corner, they're first. Mbappe goes short. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus, he's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Back could it go? Great chance! And he comes up trumps again. Half an hour played now. Balde. Ribery. And he's managed to get free. The ball has bounced loose now. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Pato. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Adriano. Israel are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Rodri. Messi. Five minutes till the break. Van Nistelrooy, and he cuts out the supply. Rudiger. Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. Mbappe. Adriano.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saka gets a good foot in there. He's looking wide. That pass isn't the best. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Israel can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Son Heung-min!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Marquez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Great ball, and he's in. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was no getting to... It's Pato! He's done very well to get to that.
Alexander Pato clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Israel have their third corner. Mbappe plays it short. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A noticeable change in the approach to defend. He's gone to goal! Oh, that was venomous. Balde.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel get their fourth corner. Mbappe with the short one. Bruno Fernandes! And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Rodri. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. And here's Pato. Out towards the flank. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Israel get themselves into the lead. Foot in. Pato takes control of it and he's on the move. It's Pato! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, another save. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Mbappe goes short. Has a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. It's a lucky 7th corner. Mbappe with the short one. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ribery. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Son Heung-min. Adriano. Played out to the right.
Israel clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good chance here! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Son Heung-min goes on a charge down the left. Marquez. And it's Cannavaro. Played out to the left flank. And it's Marquez. And Mateus. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution in progress.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Israel moments now away from seeing this one out. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ribery.
4 added minutes
good
has been
alertness.
indicated.
Now it's Pato. Mbappe. He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution for Israel. Number 9, Mbappe. Number
He's gone for
11,
goal!
Bruno Fernandes.
And that's
Number
off target.
15, Adriano. Number 17, number 18.
They're
Mbeumo.
avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Number
He's
20,
picked his way through.
Karl-Heinz
And
Rummenigge.
Bronckhorst gets his
Number
head on it!
21, Alvarez.
And the whistle's gone,
Number
presumably
10,
for offside.
Del Piero. Number 13, Mason Greenwood.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it's come off the upright. Decent hit and on target. Israel with the corner, they're first. Mbappe plays it short. Shapes to shoot! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Pato. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bellingham. So it is still 0-0. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Lukaku. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a loose touch and struck first time. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Oh, nicely intercepted. Marquez. And they can counter here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Adriano. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He rises! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Mateus. Now it's Pato. Oh, well measured. Good effort from distance. Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Half an hour played now, and he's being shifted off it. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team.
Bruno Fernandes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe goes short. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Little pass back. Mateus. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Mbappe with the short one. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Bellingham. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe
has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that.
Mbappe! And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Good ball, good take. Marquez. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And this is Lukaku. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Cannavaro. And it's Varane. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. Goal is still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And this is Lukaku. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. You could play for any team in any league, in any land in the world, and you would never strike a ball more purely than that.
Well, that was struck with a level up from venom. Power and control aren't easy to pair up, and that was an exception.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Israel are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is good alertness. Rafael Varane is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Pelé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 20.
Corner count is rising. That's 6.
Number 9.
Mbappe
Messi.
goes short. Pelé! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Oh no, what has happened here? Throwing. Marquez. He's tried one! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Deftly away. Some resolute defending there. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
That is good pressure. Could be danger here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to...
Tries from a long way out. In towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Israel have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's a sharp pass. So what can they make of this? Decent progress down the left. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Udogi looking to get on the end of this.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Udogi. Number 15, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field, number 11, Hazard. Number 2, Fernandez.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour.
De Bruyne! He's having a go! Oh, it's hit the post! Decent enough try.
Alexander-Arnold certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
I think we're just about done here. Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. And Del Piero! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Saliba. Now Van Dijk. He's gone forward. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Batistuta, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finish. Shoots! And that is the last effort of the game. Israel have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.